Okay, so good morning everyone. It's Sunday and we are done with the first 3 weeks ng pasukan ngayong school year 2025-2026 and I am here this morning to discuss to you some important concepts about the methods of philosophizing. We are done with the first lesson, what is philosophy, and the next lesson is all about methods of philosophizing. So, in today's society, we encounter a lot of information from various sources, such as the media and our interactions with friends, family, and members of the community. So, ang dami nating na-encounter na information. Okay, so it's either we learn them from the internet, from a friend, or from various sources. So, maraming pwedeng mapagkunan ng information sa bawat araw. And most of the information we receive is helpful. So good thing if the information that we receive is indeed helpful, but some may mislead us or may even be utterly false. Diba? Yung iba kasi, intensyon para iligaw tayo mula doon sa katotohanan. Ang dami niyan ngayon, rampant sa social media, ang false information. Isa sa societal issue yan yung pagpapakalat ng mga maling impormasyon. These kinds of information often have a negative impact on our lives, syempre. So you cannot expect naman na ang isang hindi magandang bagay o isang hindi magandang balita ay magbibigay sa iyo ng magandang epekto. Of course not. And for instance, many people have been misled by claims of miracle drugs, 'di ba? Yung tinatawag na miracle drugs, if aware po kayo doon, sabi nila, miracle drugs were eventually proven to have no significant effects on health or may have harmful effects for some people. So, syempre, yung tao bibili. Halimbawa, ako yung taong may sakit. Then, somebody told me that meron kami ditong miracle drug na binibenta. And upon investigation, wala naman pong epekto. So, ibig sabihin, ano yon? Fake news. In addition, news on the internet and social media sites often relies on sensational headlines. Diba? Tayo, madalas sa kakabasa tayo ng mga balita, doon pa lang po sa news headlines, talagang na-attract na tayo. At sometimes, we do not bother to read the entire article kasi nabasa na natin yung headline at doon, pinaniwalaan na natin yun. There is an application dito sa ating mga Android phones na may ganyang scheme, yung Share It. Diba? Yung Share It, magno-notify sa'yo yan. Halimbawa, kung anong balita na etong artistang ito patay na or kung anong misleading information para lang i-click. Parang nangyayari clickbait. No? Para i-click at makapasok ka doon sa mismong application. Marami ding clickbait sa internet na nakaka-attract ng mga news headlines. Pag click mo, hindi ka naman ide-directa doon sa mismong news. And sometimes, hindi na natin binabother ang sarili natin to read the entire article. We just rely on the sensational headlines that we read. Okay? Para matwist and ma-distort ang truth or ang katotohanan. This often result in heated online debates and feuds. Kaya nagkakaroon ng mga online debates. Diba? No, philosophers often grapple with the concept of truth. Truth lies at the heart of any inquiry. Diba? Kung bakit tayo nagtatanong, it's because there is something that we want to know. And that something that we want to know is the truth that we are searching for. Knowledge must be truthful to gain validity and acceptance. Okay? Kinakailangan maging makatotohanan para maging valid at katanggap-tanggap ang isang knowledge. However, concept of truth remains a highly debated and much discussed topic among philosophers. Philosophers consider truth as a kind of quality or value. Now, for example, when we answer a true or false test, we judge if the statements we read are true or false. Diba? Yung exam na binibigay sa inyo ng teachers nyo, true or false. Yung judgment na kailangan lang naman doon is whether the statement is true or not. So this means that statements may have truth or may not have truth. Diba? So yung mga statements na binabasa nyo or ng teacher nyo ay maaaring naglalaman ng katotohanan, maaaring hindi. Kaya nga i-judge natin yung statement na yon. So, yung statements about the world or reality are called propositions. Proposition pala ang tawag natin doon sa mga statements na yun na maaari na naglalaman ng katotohanan o hindi. Okay? So, propositions are usually stated as short statements or sentences. An example of a proposition is, the earth revolves around the sun. So, yung statement na yon, the earth revolves around the sun, may contain truth. Or it may not contain truth. Now, based on your judgment, of course, we know that it is true. So, that statement is a proposition. Kahit anong statement na binibitawan natin na maaaring naglalaman ng katotohanan o hindi, ang tawag po natin doon ay proposition. So what is truth and why is it important? Now, before we discuss truth, it is important to clarify knowledge. Since it is through knowing that we are able to determine what is true. Ngayon, pag sinabi nating knowledge, anong ibig sabihin nito? The book says that knowledge is the clear awareness and understanding of something. Kamalayan natin, okay? Malinaw na pagkakaalam or kamalayan natin o pagkakaunawa natin patungkol sa isang bagay. So, eto, meron ako ditong stapler. So, nasabi kong stapler to dahil ito yung totoo tungkol po dito. This is my knowledge about this thing. So, alam kong stapler to. Diba? Clear awareness or understanding of something. O, ito, ano to? Diba? Ito ay salamin. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, alam natin, nauunawaan natin yung bagay. So, that does not only pertains to mga bagay na nakikita. So, meron din mga bagay na hindi naman nakikita, which we consider knowledge. Okay? Yung knowledge is the product of questions that allow for clear answers provided by facts. So, it is comprised of ideas and beliefs that we know to be true. Okay? So, let's explore your knowledge by completing the following statements. I know that. Anong statement ang pwede niyong idagdag doon? I know that I am a man. I know that I am a teacher. Okay? I know why. So, I know why I teach. I know why I live. I know why I am making this video. And I know how. I know how to cook. I know how to dance. I know how to sing. Okay? Now, these statements correspond to one important aspect of knowledge that is based on reality. This simply means that what we know is what is observable or evident in the real world. Oh, for example, we say that I know that fish live in water. Di ba alam natin yun? Yung isda nakatira sa tubig. Because fish do live in water. So, alam natin yun. I know that fish live in water. Yun po ay example ng proposition. Okay? Now, propositions or statements that are observed to be real or truthful are considered facts. Yung mga propositions or yung mga statements na na-observe natin na totoo at makatotohanan, ang tawag po doon ay facts. I know that the Earth is the third planet of the solar system. So, fact po yun. Okay? Because it was observed to be truthful. Okay. So, there are statements, however, that are not evidently or immediately known to be true. So, meron naman pong mga statements na maaring totoo. Pero the moment na ito binigkas o binigay sa atin, narinig natin yung statements, sometimes hindi siya evidently true. So, kailangan pa natin dumaan sa masusing pag-aaral, investigation, examination, para mapatunayan natin na yung statement na yon ay true. Halimbawa ng statement na yon that I am the best teacher in the school. So, maaaring totoo yun ha. Maaaring totoo yun. Pero, it's not evidently true. Para mapatunayan yun, kailangan natin siyang i-examine, kailangan may gawin tayong investigation to prove my statement to be true. Okay? Oh. So, hindi nyo pwedeng tanggapin na totoo kaagad yung sinabi ko, ha? That I am the best teacher in the school. So, maaaring hindi kasi yung totoo. At maaaring totoo naman yun. Okay? Ang tawag natin doon sa mga statements na yun ay claim. Claim. So, it's my claim that I'm the best teacher in the school. Diba? Claim lang yun. And further, ito ha, further examination is required to establish whether it is true or false. So, marami tayong bagay na pwedeng gawin para patunayan na ako ang mahusay na guro sa paaralan. Or kayo ang pinakamabuting estudyante sa eskwelahan. O kayo ang pinakamatalinong estudyante sa grade level niyo. Okay, so maaari kasing sasabihin nyo that you are the most handsome man in your barangay. So, hindi naman pwedeng paniwalaan kaagad yun ng tao. So, ang tao kailangan may gawin para mapatunayan na you are really the handsomest, the most handsome man in your barangay. Okay? Ang tawag natin doon ay claim. Claim po yun. Truthful statements, therefore, can be considered as based on facts. Science considers truth as something observable and empirical. So this means that any claim can be proven by verification and examination and experimentation, rather. Okay? Now, philosophy has various ways which can help us tackle the concepts of knowing the truth and arrive at a reasonable assessment if a statement, idea, or event is believable. So, it's all for this video lesson. I just want you to know the concepts of truth, proposition, and the kinds of propositions, the facts and claim. Ulitin natin yung facts observable, things to be things observed to be truthful or real. Facts po yun, to be truthful or real. Samantalang yung mga claims ay mga statements po yun na nagre-require sa atin to do further examinations para makonsider natin ng statement na yon as truth or fact. Okay? So, bago nagiging fact, claim muna siya, especially if it's not evident. Pero once it is, prevalent na siya, very evident, it is called fact.